Hello, time for another update. A lot has been going on. There's so much going on that I couldn't possibly cover it within the space of a few minutes, but I'll just show you some cool pictures. I'll give you the highlights, and I'll give you a quick update on the alpha, because I know that's the only reason you all really check out these updates is you want to know when the alpha is coming. So I'll tell you that at the end. The biggest thing that's going on is that I'm having the time of my life. I am really enjoying myself on this project. It is everything I hoped it could be, for all the added difficulties that come with working with a team and all of that. It's completely worth it. I'm having a ball. So again, thank you for pledging, and at least know that I am having a good time, even if the game sucks and none of you do. So the important bases are covered. Let's see what's going on. All right, so first off, we've got the official site coming soon. Of course, the official forums are already open, and I encourage you to join them. I'll put a link in the update. The official site will just be sort of a central location where all of the game information that exists is consolidated. It's not going to be very complicated or interesting early on. Eventually, it might become something interesting, but anyway, that's coming. Okay, the next thing we've got is a terrain upgrade, which is in progress, and this is due almost entirely to the efforts of Given, our dedicated terrain artist, and that's going spectacularly well. In the Frontiers pre-alpha, I'm proud of what I was able to do on my own, but let's be honest, it had a few rough edges. So what we've done here is we've taken all of the original data, and Given has run some world machine magic on it, for starters, and transformed it into something a lot more visually appealing. I could bore you for hours with the details of how he does this, but I'm just going to shut up and let his work and Steve's new music speak for itself. Not bad, right? So, other items of interest are the new AI system, which I've been working on. It's coming along. Wolves and the like no longer behave like idiots. And as Given's working on the terrain, I'm also working on recreating all of the cities. Our first city is in Benetton, and it's coming along great. Once the terrain graphics are revamped, we'll be revamping all of the building graphics as well to make them feel a little less flat. So that's going to be a nice upgrade. And you can see our little pilgrims walking around there. That system is now working, and it does add a lot of life to the game. So I'm pleased that we made that stretch goal. Then, of course, there are 1,000 things that are in the concept stage. Some of those things are being built right now. I'll show you those in a second, but others are just being imagined. We're filling out all of the ideas that I had during the pre-alpha, but didn't have the resources to actually create at that time. The hero tree concept that you saw earlier, that's being built by Lauren. And the Leviathans have been completed by Adrian, and they are terrifying, as they should be. Next up, we've got the book kit and the coat of arms kit, which are incoming. Those should be sent out on the 30th at the latest. They're still buggy and incomplete, as my testers will no doubt complain, but I'm confident we'll have them ready to go by that time. I know a lot of you journeymen want to get started on your book as quickly as possible, so I've got a limited lore kit that I'll be sending to you via Kickstarter, and that should be arriving soon as well. Some other major progress that I can't really show you, I feel kind of bad for them because their work doesn't really lend itself to visuals, is our writing team, and it's gotten quite large. We've got a side quest writing team. It's 5 people plus Ryan Spann, who's running it, and they're creating exactly the kind of side quests I was hoping for. A little bit weird, morally ambiguous, and just a lot of fun. And then, of course, Eddie Ashburner, our head writer, he's chipping away at the central narrative. So that's all going well. Just imagine really well formatted paragraphs of text or something, and get the idea. Now the big question, the alpha. Well, here's what our plan for the alpha is right now. We're going to be focusing entirely on the island of Benetton. Given and I are going to perfect the terrain on that island. I'm going to perfect the cities and the NPCs and all of that. And then we're going to release what we're calling the Benetton Alpha. And it's going to be bare bones, as you can imagine. Obviously, all of the new systems that I'm creating, they're still embryonic. So there's a good chance that they won't all make it into this alpha. But as of right now, we're still on track for a release in mid to late September, which actually kind of blows my mind. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. Obviously, things may change. Don't forget to read the backers calendar if you're interested about when things are happening. There's a lot of other stuff I'm not mentioning because it's just really dry or just not visual at all. But I do talk about them on the forums in my devlog. So I recommend that you visit the forums. They're a lot of fun. There's some backers only sections, and yeah, just follow the link in the update, and that's pretty much it for this time. So I hope you liked what you saw, and I'll see you next time when we'll cover all the things I didn't cover this time.